so much, you too. This is a tour that happened here in Dublin, and you can go around with a bunch of art wall pounds.
You want to take Maliki? Yeah. Okay. Coming out, sorry.
So many. I just finished work here. I didn't have time at all to make B-roll or make something for this vlog. Again, this month's been very busy, and it's not always that I'm gonna have time to produce stuff for YouTube, and I wasn't really expecting to work, but yeah, at least I'm making a vlog. That's what I said, and that's what I'm gonna keep doing. I'm gonna keep doing vlogs. Today I was working with my A7C and Sigma 24-70, and I really like that setup. It is quite light, and I like the image that the A7C produce. It's almost like a A7 III. A lot of people don't really... There are a lot of camera snobs that they say that the camera is not the best because it doesn't do 10-bit video and all that shit. There's no dual ISO, so it's basically you start at 500 and you can't shoot a little bit higher, but the best would be 500 really. I think next month I'm gonna change camera for work, just because of the ISO, not because of the 8-bit or anything, because honestly, if you shoot with a good exposure, you don't really have to worry about the ISO. I have to get a train back home now, and very busy day. Like, didn't have much time to vlog. I couldn't really vlog because the way that I work, they hire me for a half day, so I can't spend my day vlogging while I'm working because they're paying me by hour, so it doesn't make any sense for me to be working, doing a vlog and making them pay for that, you know. But yeah, the vlog's been really nice. I've been continuing doing them. I wasn't really sure, like the last few weeks has been really busy. I feel like I haven't had time for anything. I've been sleeping really late, waking up really early. Today I woke up at 6 a.m. to be here, and I'm going back home now, and I have to edit this and post it, and every day is kind of the same in the next few days. Because I work for them 2 days, I'm gonna have to deliver 10 videos to them. They're very short, so it should be grand, so I should be able to do it in like a day or 2 days. And I also have to deliver a lot of photographs. Look at that, that's a Dublin Viking tour. This is pretty cool actually, because they go around the city, and what happened when they get to the lake, they go inside of the lake with that thing, and they're all shouting at people on the street. It's just a weird thing to do. But yeah, I think I'm gonna say hi to my friends now for a bit, because I have to wait for an hour to get my bus and get the bus home. One more thing that I want to talk about the DJI. I think because the camera is so small, I said that before, but it just feels so comfortable to be in the middle of the street and talking to a camera, or maybe it's just because I've been doing this every day, but it feels really comfortable, because such a small camera, you just look like a tourist, you don't look like you're doing anything. And sorry for the audio, because I lost my DJI mic mini and I lost it in my house, which is kind of stupid because I looked everywhere and I cannot find that thing anywhere. But I ordered another one because they're pretty cheap and should be with me Monday, so the audio gonna get better. But yeah, I think I love that camera. I've been doing video after video talking about that camera, but I think the most important thing, we have the boat here again. But yeah, I think the most important thing is the form factor. It's not even the quality of the footage, because if I'm really honest, I don't love the footage that much. I think it's alright, but I think even my iPhone has better footage. But I like the form factor. There are a few things that are really important to me. To be able to talk in public with something so light and not really care. This is really important, and I think when I have my camera and it's rigged up, I get too much attention. Like I still do with that, but with a big camera I get a lot of attention. But with this I just don't mind. I'm literally Dublin city centre here, everyone's around, and I don't give a fuck, you know. But what I was saying, I'm getting lost here. So yeah, I like that, and I also like that I can just press the record button and the camera will turn in 2 seconds. It's so fast. It's mad. Like, you know, you press it and it's recording. So just make everything much easier. And the ruggedness, I think, like I already dropped that thing. I was shooting on the beach the other day. I made a vlog with my friend, and it wasn't a small tripod that I'm using now from a small rig, and the camera fell and the rocks, I didn't even see, it was just the wind, and the front screen got a little bit scratched. The lens cover got a little bit scratched on the back screen as well, but I ordered some screen protection from Telesin, but I don't really care, you know, because I feel like that camera should be a camera that is your beater. Like if I'm using my mirrorless, I'm super careful with it, and I don't want anything to happen with the camera. But with the DJI, I'm like, yeah, I hope I'm not fucking myself up here, but I hope the camera will work after a few drops or whatever, you know. That's why I've been praising it so much. But again, it's not because image quality, but I've been getting into terms of believing that image quality doesn't really matter. What really matters is your vlog, is your story, is connecting with your viewer. If you're real and you're sharing something that is honest and real, people will connect with you. So that's what I believe that really matters. Today I'm not using, I brought a VND from Telesin, but I'm not really using that so much, because surprisingly enough I'm at 1 of 120 and I'm at f4 because that let me speak closer to the camera and I don't need the macro lens for that, and it works just fine. And as you can see, we've been talking here for what, 4 minutes and 30 seconds. Nobody bother me. Maybe some people might looking at me, but just be brave. Don't give a shit, you know. Do what you have to do. If you want to vlog, try to get a day that you go outside and you talk to your camera in front of everyone and don't care. This is the most important thing, because at the end of the day you're not going to see those people anymore and it doesn't really matter. But yeah, I'm going to stop blabbing here so much and I'm going to go to the shop, say hello to my friends really quick. I'm not even sure if they're open and I need to get that bus. I'll try to get an early bus. Hello.